I want to talk to you guys about something that I think is truly insidious, something that really bites when it comes to the internet. And it's all about social media. You know, I think social media is one of the greatest inventions ever. I think social media is what the internet could be. It's what, there's so much potential with social media. It's such an awesome thing that we're connected to planet Earth, that we can impact the world with our message. You know, it was social media that brought about change in Egypt. It was social media that brought about aid to so many people that were suffering through tsunamis and earthquakes and fires. Social media can be the battle cry for so many people, and it levels the playing field, and it gives people a voice. But there's this insidious thing out there with these people that are just haters, these people that troll on YouTube and on SoundCloud and on Facebook and on, you just name the social media platform. They're out there hiding behind a username, and they're hiding behind a username because they're cowards. They're absolute and utter cowards, and they're afraid. And what do they want to do? They want to get validation by stirring people up. They want to put others down so they can elevate themselves. You know, the thing that I've realized about haters is haters don't take any chances. Haters never put it on the line. They sit there in this humdrum status quo life, and they point the finger at the other people who are swinging for the fences. They point the finger at other people who are willing to risk it all and willing to take a chance and fail. You know, you can't succeed unless you risk failure. And I've failed a million times, and I'm not ashamed of it. But the haters out there are all too happy to point out your shortcomings, point out your failures, and to just basically take pot shots while they hide behind a profile, or while they just don't take any chances in their own life because they're afraid. They are afraid to make themselves vulnerable. They're afraid to risk anything. And the haters out there, this is a saying that I penned. Haters hate because their life isn't great. And, you know, somebody connected to me on social media that I knew intrinsically growing up, someone I hung around with for years at a time. When we were really little kids, like 12-year-olds, I went and slept over at his house. We were school buddies. We were party buddies. You know, we hung out and we did illicit substances together when we were teenagers. We went to concerts together. We spent years and years together. And this person comes around and starts taking pot shots at me publicly. And the only thing that I can assume is it's because something in me makes him feel inferior. Something in me triggers some insecurity in him that makes him want to come out and attack me. And I'm just telling that person, you're a coward. You are an absolute coward. And so I encourage you, the hater out there, you know, to think before you open your mouth and speak. And, you know, do the personal work. Spend some time, you know, searching your own heart, searching your own soul, and take a good hard look in the mirror. All of us have junk. All of us have stuff that stinks in our lives. All of us. I don't care how personally developed you are. We've all got to come out in humility. We all have to be real and transparent. And this hater, interestingly, was pointing the finger at me saying, Tom, you're not transparent. Tom, you know, you're portraying some kind of a lifestyle that's not really accurate. And, you know, he was calling me out like trying to belittle any of my accomplishments or any of the stuff that I've done. Well, I'm just here to say that entrepreneurism is kind of a roller coaster. Any of you that have been successful, any of you that have seen six-figure months, you know well that six-figure months don't just follow you all the time. It's like this. You know, but we learn as entrepreneurs to ride the roller coaster, and we learn to master our emotions, and we learn how not to let fear keep us from taking steps. So I'm speaking to the haters out there. I'm calling all of you haters absolute cowards. You guys need to look in the mirror and search and examine your own heart and find some humility and stop taking pot shots at people who make themselves vulnerable. You know, every great artist had to be vulnerable to share their art with the world. I don't care if it was a painting, a song, a poem, a sculpture. It doesn't matter what it was. They had to allow themselves to be vulnerable, and they had to risk getting pot shots from the haters. And the world is a better place because people out there create things. The world is a better place because people out there create opportunity. Entrepreneurs create opportunity. You know, I took a shot this year at a program that skyrocketed, and then we had a lot of trouble with the program. And I haven't taken an income from that program in 5 months. And I'm not out here portraying that I'm a millionaire and that I'm driving Lamborghinis every day today. But I'll tell you what, at least I was daring enough. At least I had enough courage to take a shot. At least I had enough belief in myself and faith in God to create something, to mastermind something that nobody had masterminded before. You know, even though I co-masterminded it, to create something, to create a platform to help people. And, you know, I'm just saying, shame on you to the haters that want to hate on people that take risks, that want to hate on people that are bold enough to take chances, that are bold enough to go for the gold. You know, we don't always win, but we practice winning. And the haters out there are just too afraid to take a chance. So to you guys, I say good luck, because your life is your reward for all that hating, for all of the chaos that you stir up. Your life is the reward because you get to brood over things and operate in that negative flow and experience all of the negative sides of life, while us entrepreneurs, while us musicians, while us poets and troubadours are creating the life that we dream of, or at least having the guts to go after it with gusto. So let me encourage you, netrepreneurs, you entrepreneurs, you musicians, songwriters, singers, poets, troubadours, keep creating and do it with wild passion, and your reward is going to be the happiness that you experience, and all of those naysayers out there can just watch you shine. God bless.